May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from harm. May all beings love life. May all beings awaken. Welcome to another Cuke Audio podcast. I pray that you and yours are safe and comfortable, free from economic hardship, and able to get out and do whatever it is you want, within the limitations of the universal precept of do as little harm as possible. So today we're going to have another outtake from Zen is Right Now, and actually from Zen is Right Here also. One that fell on the cutting room floor. And this one is from Lou Lancaster, Professor Lou Lancaster, Dr. Louis Lancaster, who was head of East Asian and Buddhist studies at UC Berkeley for a long time. And then was involved with New College West or something down in L.A. that was started by some Korean Buddhists or something. And he's still going. He's in his 90s. Anyway, he said this about Shunryu Suzuki. Suzuki said that Zen practice was to share our feelings, but it's hard to do it if our mind is full of rubbish. He said that Buddha got rid of the rubbish in his mind sitting under the bo tree, and that rather than say he got enlightened, what he did was forget everything. Forget all that rubbish. I can't add to that. That's good. But I remember Lou Lancaster coming to Tassajara and telling us, well, he'd just been on taking a group to Nepal to Buddhist sites. And probably, went to Dharamsala and then to Nepal. Who knows? I don't know. But I remember him saying, they would really get out in the sticks, and they would come upon villages with, where people were sick. So they would carry all this medicine with them. Especially they'd carry penicillin because they'd find kids or some sort of antibiotics or whatever. They'd find kids that were very sick, and all they needed was a shot of penicillin or a couple of shots. And so they were like, wherever they went, they were like healers because the people there didn't have any Western medicine. And as respected as the local shamanistic trip in medicine there is, the Western medicine does a lot of things that nothing else does. So I remember one thing Lou said was they would, give a kid a shot and then leave a syringe filled with the second shot. And they would tell the mother that it needs a second shot. And they'd show her, how to do the first shot in, a week or 2 weeks or whatever. And he said they'd come back through there later and the syringe would still be on the altar because, the mother thought that leaving the syringe on the altar would be the best thing for her child, to make it an offering to Buddha or whatever got me. Anyway, and then another thing about Lou is he was very, very into very, very early into digitizing the Dharma. And he did massive amounts of, I hesitate to list all the languages. I'm not sure quite how far they went, but Tibetan, Chinese. He was very early with online stuff. I remember him explaining it to me and me marveling. Okay. Well, I wonder how Lou's doing now. This has been a Cuke Audio mini podcast. I'm DC Puba of Cuke Audio and Cuke Archives, coming to you from sleepy Sonora with Dogette Bandita, Feline Cuchita, and dear lovely Katrinka. And we're wishing you and yours and all of us a grand awakening.